Okay, midweek, midsection. We're going to hit the core. It's a warm one this evening. It's going to be warmer before we're done. As ever, we've got our 10-second lead in. Starting out with our squats, and we'll bring our rotation in right from the start. So bringing the elbow up and around, gently sitting into the squat and releasing the heel from the floor. As we come up, we get that rotation, getting a little stretch in through the side. Pretty relaxed so far. There we go, we're down to the floor. Right arm, left leg, hand to ankle, and we're going to crunch upright from the start. Keeping the leg as straight as you can. Crunching up using the upper abs. Getting the shoulder blades up and away from the floor. And we're almost there. We'll squeeze in one more. There we go. We're up to our feet. Squat, knee to opposite elbow. And switching sides. Again, we're still reasonably relaxed on these. We're not going full effort yet. We're still getting warmed up. Pulling, using the lower abs to bring that knee across, using the obliques around the sides as well. And we're back to the floor. Right leg, left arm, away we go. Remember that you're crunching up, you're pulling using the upper abs, bringing the shoulders up away from the floor. Lower abs are pulling the leg up, and I'm not pulling your leg about that. Shut up and concentrate on the exercises, Mal. Yes? No? Okay, we're onto our feet again. I'm going to reverse lunge and a leg swing. Stepping back, swing the leg forward. Staying on that same side. So getting more mobility in for the hamstring as well. And obviously, great crack for the quads. You know you love it really. You keep coming back for more. Saved by the bell. We're down to the floor, hip hitch, we're on our side. Head supported by the hand. Shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. Exhale as you lift both legs away from the floor. You want to stay nice and straight through the body on this one. And you want to make sure you're not rocking around the place. If you're rolling backwards or tipping forwards, put the hand down in front. It'll help you to stay steady. And that focuses the effort just over the hip. Back to our feet again. Reverse lunge, leg swing on the other side. Stepping back on our lunge. And getting that nice straight leg swing. This isn't an all-out swing. We're not going for massive height here. You swing as high as you need to feel that stretch through the back of the leg. And we're down onto our sides again. Same thing, other side. Hip hitch. Straight line through the body, shoulders stacked, hips stacked. Exhale, pulling the hips towards the rib cage. Again, if you're wobbly, put the hand down in front. We're all about quality of movement on this one. There we go. Warm up. Done. You know what that sound means. Time for a sip. going to use our water bottles later. We'll need those for the floor. Okay, really going to get the heart rate up with some boxing. Front stance, so feet are out wide, knees are bent slightly, jabbing. So continuously, both arms. We can keep the shoulders kind of relaxed. We want an easy movement here, not tensing up too much. It'll still get the heart rate up. We'll put power in later. Hand coming back to that guard position beside the jaw each time. Okay. We're going to go double knee to elbow and one squat. We squat down, double knee to elbow, squat down. So focus on pulling with that lower core. Get those 2 quick, strong pulls. And we're almost there, 5 seconds left. Nice and quick and strong. There you go. Boxing again. Same thing. Knees slightly bent. We want the hands punching up over the shoulders. Aim for your own mouth, chin or jaw, or at least the equivalent height. You don't want to actually punch yourself in the face. You might want to punch me in the mouth by the time this workout is done. Last one. There we go. Same thing, other side, squat, double knee to elbow repeater. And here we go. Knee to elbow comes twice, squat down. And we're going to come up with power, pulling with the core and firing with the hip. So much power in, I'm twisting the mat around. Excellent. Okay, crossing uppercuts this time from our front stance. So we're going to drop slightly, bend the knee, coming around a little bit. So we're drilling the move, and then we'll add power later. Drop the shoulder, drop the hip, and then extend up as you put that bit of power in at the end of the movement. Great stuff. Okay, side kick. Bring the knee up and out. Bring it back, touch down for balance. Up, out, back, down. Knee height, hip height, whichever you can do with control. So this will burn the core, the leg, and the backside. Easy. Okay, back to our uppercuts. So we're coming slightly across the body every time with the uppercut. A little bit of a drop, dropping the shoulder down slightly, bringing the heel up. Whichever hand is punching, that heel is lifting. So we're bringing a little bit more rotation into it. And we want a sharp, powerful movement. There we go. How much fun is this? Okay, other leg. Same thing, side kick, knee comes up. Extend the leg out to the side, knee comes back, touch down for balance. So knee height or hip height, whichever one you have control at. Excellent. Good work. Ooh, saved by the buzzer. Okay, back. We're going to add in a break. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, this combo. Fighting stance, right foot forward, jab, hook, knee, and it's a double. So it's jab, hook, double knee. Powerful every time. Jab, hook, double knee. And power it out like you mean it. Someone's just stole your lunch. So each time on those knees, the hands come up overhead to pull your opponent down onto the knee. Same thing other side. We have our jab, our hook, double knee. So on that knee, your hand is coming down to hit your hip. So forearm coming across the stomach. And really put power in. Last one. Okay, that'll get the heart rate up. Jabs to the opposite corner. Lifting that rear heel. We're going to get faster. Hand back to guard position every time. Head is tucked in. So chin is down towards the chest. Keeps the head and the chin protected. Good work. Same again. We're going to go with more power this time. So release that back foot from the floor. Get the hips around, hand back to the guard position every time. Good power. Really use the force and power you generate by twisting the hips and releasing the ankle from the floor. Okay. Standing core work. Standing side knee. So knee is coming up outside, same side. Touch down for balance. Bring it up. Keep the hands up high. So really pulling with the outside here, the side of the abs. A little bit down towards the pelvic floor, mostly side abs. Here we go, give the legs a shake. Same thing other side. Here we go. So that little pause at the top, and really squeeze the muscle that's doing the work. Keeping the knee out nice and wide. Last one, here we go. Down to the floor. Tabletop. One we all know and love so much. Staying here in tabletop, we're going to crunch the shoulders up away from the floor. Hands, you can do whatever you like. If you want them beside the head, that's fine. If you want to reach for the heels, that's good too. As long as you're not holding on at the back of the neck, we're okay. Knees together, feet together, thighs vertical, shins horizontal. And relax down. We're going to double up. And this time we're going to make it more challenging. Here we go. Lifting, tabletop, crunch up, reach through the heels. Reach farther through the heels. Stretch one leg out, bring it back. Continuous movement with the legs. One is always moving. Bring that leg close to the floor, but don't let it rest there. And give the knees a hug. Release the lower abs. How much fun are we having? Glad it's break time. You know what to do. Have a sip. Remember how at the start of the class I said we were going to use a water bottle? Well, it's time. Okay, down to the floor. Bottle on the middle of the mat. I'm coming back onto my elbows. Legs are stretched out. I lift them over the bottle, lower down the other side. So it's up and over. Keep the heels off the floor. Feet together, knees together. Pulling with the lower abs every time as the legs lift that little bit. Keeping the core braced all the time. And relax, bring the knees in. This time, 1 foot either side. We're lifting one leg at a time. Same thing though. Lift the right over. Lift the right back. Lift the left over. Left back, right over. Right over, left over. And it burns. Dear God, there's almost 10 seconds left. How can it burn so much in only 15 seconds? Last one. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Okay, tabletop again. Here we go. Alternating toe taps. Toe tap just down on one leg and we switch, touch with the other leg. If this feels easy, move the knees away from you just a fraction. A fraction of an inch will be enough. Make sure you got the lower back pulled down into the floor and make sure the movement is coming from the hip, not the knee. Give the knees a hug. We're back to tabletop. I think we're having so much fun here. Why should we change? Same thing. Alternating toe tap. Again, keeping that lower back pulled down to the floor. Making sure the movement is at the hip, not the knee. Last two, one. And there we go, we're back to our feet. I've never been so glad to hear those words. Lunge, knee to elbow repeater. Just when you thought it was going to get easier. Great stuff, we've got less than 10 seconds on this leg. How much fun are we having? Same thing other side. Step back for a lunge. Get that knee up well. Really focusing on the muscles that are doing the work. Crunching down with the upper abs, pulling up with the lower abs. Oh. Last 2 seconds. Whew. We're almost there. Bringing the intensity up. Jab, cross, switch. Jab, cross, switch. Make them quick and snappy. Well done. That really gets your heart up, huh? Jab, hook, switch, jab, hook. Remember, every time on that hook, you want to get that back heel up off the ground. done. So it's break time. We're in the green zone. Heart rate up in the low 80s. Yellow zone, still climbing. Ten seconds left. We're going to keep the heart rate high. Knee to elbow. Repeater. We're going to crunch across. Focus on the crunch. Really focus on bringing crunch down to meet the knee and pulling the knee up to meet the crunch. So every time, you shouldn't be able to speak properly, as you can hear from my voice. Oh, isn't it nice to have a little break like this? Same thing other side. So crunching up with the leg, crunching down with the upper abs. Come on, I'm watching you. Crunch down. So use those upper abs, that's more like it. You're getting away with nothing today. Like there'll be no dossing done. Focus, last 3 seconds. All right. Okay, jab, hook, cross, hook, jab, hook, cross, hook. So front hand twice, back hand twice. Focus on getting that power in, particularly off the backhand, so you're coming up onto the heel. Or coming up off the heel, I should say. Releasing it, getting the hips around, getting the ankle and the shoulder. So jab, hook, cross, hook, jab, hook, cross, hook. Almost there. Right on the buzzer. Okay, front stance, feet are wide. We're going to squat. We're going to hold and do uppercuts. So we're shifting the weight slightly from side to side for the uppercuts. You want to keep the torso upright and tall. So uppercuts, powerful movement. A little bit of a shifting of the weight every time. And come up. Same again. Yeah, get that uppercut in, keep that power in, keep that torso upright. Come on, you can get lower in the squat. Sit down into it. Keeping the torso upright. Turn the feet out a bit more if you need to. Yeah, that's it. Keep going. Last 3, 2, 1. Legs are burning, I'm sure. Okay. Half lunge. Knee to elbow. Power knees. We can add in that little hop on the knee to bring the intensity up. Remember, pull with the core. We're not just flinging the leg around the place. Pull down with the arms. Actively crunching down. Whew. Cobwebs? What cobwebs? Same thing. Get a few in. Get into the rhythm, add the hop. Again, pulling down with the arms. Bring that power in. Last 5 seconds. Plank. High plank. Oh no. Shucks, we've run out of time. Just as you hit the red zone. Can't beat a few power knees to get the heart rate up and to really get the core active. As you're pulling down with the arms, you're hitting the core right from the armpits down. Core is basically anything from the rib cage down to partway down the thighs. It's everything there. As you're pulling down across the body, you're pulling from here to bring this arm down. Yeah. Nice. Rockets, fire, sweat. All of the above. Grab your water. Take a few seconds, let the heart rate come back down. You heard the lady, activity completed. Small mouthfuls of water, particularly when we finish on high intensity like that. If you got water that's too cold or if you're really gulping it down, you could just hit the stomach and bounce. The intensity takes the blood supply away from the digestive tract, sends it to the heart, working muscles and skin to help you regulate temperature and make sure you've got a good energy and oxygen supply for your working muscles. So digestive system then can't cope with anything immediately after high intensity. Too cold, just hits stomach. Stomach says, nuh-uh, not today, my friend. Out. Speaking of out, there we go. Job done. See you soon.